Anger is often not the first emotion. It is the emotion that appears when something deeper feels threatened. Many people who struggle with anger are not reacting only to the present moment. They are reacting to accumulated emotional experiences their mind and body still remember. Some people think anger means a person has a bad temper, but psychology suggests anger is often more complicated than that. Anger can appear when someone feels disrespected, ignored, controlled, embarrassed, misunderstood, or emotionally unsafe. Sometimes anger is not the real beginning. It is the reaction that comes after something deeper has already been activated. Hurt, fear, shame, stress, rejection, exhaustion. The person may not immediately recognize these emotions. So the nervous system responds with anger instead, because anger can feel stronger than vulnerability. It gives the person a sense of control when they actually feel emotionally exposed. This is why some people get angry very quickly, not always because they want to hurt others, but because their nervous system reaches danger before their mind reaches understanding. A small comment may feel like criticism. A delayed reply may feel like rejection. A disagreement may feel like disrespect. A mistake may feel like humiliation. And the reaction becomes bigger than the situation itself. Psychologists often explain this through emotional triggers. A trigger is not always about what is happening now. Sometimes it is about what the situation reminds the nervous system of. For example, someone who grew up constantly criticized may react strongly to correction. Someone who felt ignored may become angry when they feel unheard. Someone who is controlled may become defensive when someone questions their choices. The present moment touches an old wound, and the body reacts before the mind can slow down. This is why anger can feel automatic. The person may regret what they said later. They may think, "Why did I react like that? Why did such a small thing bother me? Why did I lose control so fast?" But in that moment, anger felt protective. Carl Jung once wrote, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." That does not mean every irritation is your fault, but it does mean anger can reveal something important. It can show where you feel unseen, where you feel unsafe, where you feel disrespected, where you still carry pain. The goal is not to never feel anger. Anger can be useful. It can show that a boundary has been crossed. It can reveal that something matters. It can protect dignity when used wisely, but anger becomes destructive when it reacts before understanding, when it attacks instead of communicates, when it punishes instead of explains, when it destroys trust instead of protecting self-respect. So how do you begin changing it? First, pause long enough to ask, what is underneath this anger? Am I hurt? Am I embarrassed? Am I feeling rejected? Am I feeling powerless? Am I reacting to this moment or to something older? That question creates emotional awareness, and awareness creates choice, because the moment you understand what anger is protecting, you no longer have to let anger speak for you. You can communicate the real feeling. You can say, "That hurt me. I felt disrespected. I need a moment to calm down. I want to explain this without attacking." That is emotional maturity, not suppressing anger, but understanding it before it becomes damage. And perhaps the deepest truth is this: people do not get angry easily only because they feel too much. Sometimes they get angry easily because they have carried too much for too long. And healing begins when anger stops being the only voice your pain knows how to use.